Okay, foggy is acceptable. Foggy means still. Still means we can do torches. Yeah, that is quite the climb to start the day. But you know what? We have crampons now, so it's going to be just that little bit more manageable. I didn't expect to get crampons at the summit, but I guess I forgot that in the loot refresh they decided to stick those there as well, as opposed to just either you craft your own or you go to the gold mine. There we go. And that only cost us a third of our energy. Lovely. Hit it. Okay, still negative 12. But it's negative 8 when we're wind blocked, so that's still not good. Anyway, all right. So what's our to-do list here in Ash? Well, again, Miner's Folly. Get the key. We skitter down to Anglers. We loot there. There'll probably be some dog food, or at the very least, there will be fish, and we can chow down on those. Get ourselves food poisoning, but we do have antibiotics aplenty, so as long as we have hydration on us, we'll be fine. Maybe I should have brought more. Yeah, because otherwise, yeah, bringing the fish back, one, they'd be heavy, and then two, be stinky. So we would have all the attention of all the local wolves, timber and otherwise. Okay, yeah, okay. There's another rope. Yeah, I'm steadily talking myself out of that little plan. And if I'm honest, because my main because the reason I keep thinking about calories consumed is that tiebreaker, right? Like the tiebreaker for this division is the whoever has consumed more calories over the course of 30 days wins. But honestly, like those first couple days, I we're probably out of the running already because we yeah, because we started like what 5 fires so far, and we cooked 2 teas. Now, granted, that was to you know keep from freezing to death. Oh, we were stuck in a cave in the ravine during a blizzard with food poisoning. So yes, that was a judgment call by me that's what needed to happen to keep us alive, which it did, as you can probably see. But like I know, like well, the only other person I know who is competing in the tournament in this division is our good friend Tina Bug, and I know that she's made a couple oopsies here and there. I think she started a couple fires to make torches, and She accidentally repaired a vest at one point when she was trying to harvest it. But unless she oopsies again, and I think she's about halfway through her run. I don't see her, like, excuse me, gaining a bunch more XP. But it's fine. We're getting one on the board. And if for some reason it's competitive, so much the better. And I mean, like the prize for this division is like what, 5 gift subs? Which, hey, I mean, I'll take 5 gift subs. I'll take it at any old time. But yes, this is not a high stakes uh, division we're talking about here. I mean, like even the prize for the elite division is like 4,000 bits. So I'm sure everyone is appreciative, but like we're not. This is not like the final table, the main table of the World Series of Poker, or something. I don't know. Okay, so chance of a moose spawning. I think back there. There is Boris to deal with, of course. Or place might be a ghost town. There we go. Gotta remember the key. Okay, woodworking tools, absolutely not. Oh, soda. That is a huge pull. More free hydration for us. Let's pop in here real quick. Yo, free coffee. It's the best kind. Free pre-cooked coffee, I should say.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Disagree. There we go. Just pop that right down the old hatch. Okay, so we got what else we? We want to check Foreman's before we go because there can be some clothing there. And then if I remember correctly, here we'll sleep real quick. If I remember correctly, there's like a one-way path. Going from Foreman's, you take a hard left, and then there's like a steep slope going down to the marsh where Anglers is. If I'm remembering that correctly, and I hope so. Okay, we're going to crouch, just in case. Boris? Bubala? You out here, bud? No? Okay. Yes, we have the sushi note and the sushi key. So because I don't. Yeah, in 12 days, I mean, like the fish probably lost some condition, but like they won't be like wrecked, right? So we hope. I don't know. We'll find out for too long. I'm walking past so many saplings, and it hurts my heart. But again, they're not they are not the object of our desire right now. What is well, hydration. I try to say, well, we'll see. We'll see how things shake out.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Do it. 92% death fish. We give thanks for the miracle, and we don't ask too many questions. Okay. No potat. That is cooking
I'll
XP.
take it.
I'll take the recipe just because it doesn't weigh anything. No. Okay. You got anything? No. Nothing worthwhile anyway. And okay. So coming here was, well, honestly, the sardines were the best part of coming here. Yay. Okay. Well, we'll get a little bit of energy back. Do we grab cloth? Do we need cloth? We really don't need cloth. We have ample cloth. Yeah. Okay, so we leave here, take a hard left, and then we look for a manageable slope down to Anglers. Now, pea soup fog is not the most ideal exploration weather, but we're going to have to make it work. Although, if I'm honest, I have concerns. Like, even if this is the path that I'm remembering, how am I meant to know what's waiting for me down yonder? Well, okay, well, I say that. Well, okay, it's I can see trees. That's not the most helpful. I got to be honest. Fucking hell, Boris. Yes, thank you, Bear Crows. I heard him snuffling. See, about scared me right down that slope regardless. You know what? Maybe we just wait a spell. I don't know how close he was, and frankly, I don't care. It was too close. But at least we have confirmation Boris is out and about. I don't know that I've ever come through here and Boris hasn't been up. Not an improvement, if I'm honest. Well, okay. Well, no, I tell a lie. I can see some things. Okay, I can work with this. It's not ideal, but it's manageable. Okay, so yeah, oh geez. Okay, I hear the bear crows. I think that's the slope I was remembering. A little steeper than my memory suggested. You know what? We're going. We have the bandages. Fucking. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the first step was a doozy. But after that, as goats go, it was actually okay. And we made it out with one sprained wrist. One wrist? It's fine. It's fine. Why am I hesitating? Just use matches. My God, we have matches. We only need to live 30 days. Just use your damn matches. I really do not want to have the routine where we go over a blind hill and oops, there's a wolf right on the other side. You know, if Stalker has trained me for anything, it's trained me for that. Fuck all of you. There we go. We had 2 wolves waiting for us right behind hills. See, it's not paranoia if they are, in fact, out to get you. Who was that in episode 5? The DJ? Terry or whatever his name was? That guy knows what's up. Okay, so, now that we're here, we are going to be in the business of collecting cattails. Because I have negative interest in ever coming back here. Well, you know what I should do? I should make sure I actually am where I think I am. That might. Oh no, there it is. There's anglers right there. Hey, hey. All right. I'll tell you, it's the weather's decent enough. I'll grab this batch of cattails here. Then we'll go in. We will claim our fishy bounty. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think. Well, I know. I think the number and the variety of fish you can get in there is. I think it's subject to RNG. But I think you're not going to get. Yeah, you're not going to get saltwater fish. I think like the insinuation, like the lore explanation, is that whoever set up shop at Anglers, they were doing freshwater fishing. They left their prize stash right outside the hut. Now, where? Because like there's not. I guess I assume like they in the before times they just rode up and then like rode ROWED because there's no fishing huts nearby. So they probably just like they could they could have rode here in this and then I just fished right off the shore.
Huh. What have we here?
Well, I tell a lie. There's a saltwater fish in there. Okay. You know what? Decent haul.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I don't know how that trout made it here from saltwater, but you know what? I applaud their stick-to-itiveness. Okay, there's not matches there. The matches are here. Oh, and a soda. Nice. That's going to be a big help. Nope, nope, not yet. No, okay. And that's spray paint, which we don't need. Clean the place up a touch. All righty. Oh yeah, those are some big boys. Although yeah, well, we have cooking one, so even the big boys are only gonna be like 800 calories. But that's still basically an MRE. So it is, yeah, it's just about sundown. So, excuse me. Yeah, I don't love our condition, but it's easy calories, and these don't travel nearly as well as a can of dog food. Oh wow, okay. So we got a scrawny smallmouth bass, and then we got some. Well, we got like a full-on one, and then we got these boyos. Well, okay, actually, small change of plans. I'm gonna hydrate. We're gonna sleep, and then well, but we're not gonna eat. We're gonna let the food meter tick down, and then we're gonna eat as much fish as we can, and then immediately, well, we're almost certainly gonna get food poisoning. Treat it immediately. Sleep for 10 hours. You know what? Okay, it's a weird approach, but we're gonna wake up in the middle of the night anyway, so I say this is as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured. It's almost midnight, we're fully rested. So now, okay.
I can eat
Oh,
anything.
I think I thought, oh, do I pass time to empty her stomach out more and optimize our? No, come on. This is a bullshit cheese strat. We don't just accept the bullshit cheese stratness and just do the thing.
The stomach. It hurts. Oh god, it hurts.
Wait, I was gonna say, did I get double food poisoning? No, probably not. Okay. That went basically how we expected. Now, here's the thing. If I had been visionary enough to take settled mind, this wouldn't be an issue. We could just eat and then sleep it off, eat more fish, sleep it off. But we know cabin fever is it's lurking just around the corner. So how's our hydration? Hydration is fine. Okay, sleep for 9. Make sure we don't take thirst damage. Okay, one more hour, then it'll be free of food poisoning. Yay!
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. I I hear a doggo, but they're panicking about something. For what, I don't know. But yeah, it's right out there. So here's the question: do we try that again? Well, no, no. I mean, there's no point because I was gonna say there's no point because our hunger meter isn't nearly empty. It would be a way to accelerate the passage of time because we would be allowed to just to sleep with the affliction. But I don't know if we need to do that because again, we've got cattails for days and days and days and days. So shouldn't we just focus on survival and then scrounging as much hydration as we can? Yeah, let's see. See, we can do more of this nonsense. Yes, that's all fine. We do have that dog food. That'll give us some hydration when we do finally use it. Excuse me. Torches aplenty. Probably don't need to keep making those. And we have cloth and sticks if we want to. How much lamp oil do we have? About 1/3 of a liter. Not that much. Okay, so see, we have Summit done, Ash Canyon done. What was our next plan? Toilets at the dam. We go back through. We go back to Timberwolf, back to Mountaineers, grab the water we left there, go back to PV. Did we fully loot that? Yes. We skipped the plane crash, but is the plane crash going to be that important? Arguably not. Like, so what would the plane crash have? That would there be a coat upgrade? Probably not. Shirt upgrade? No. Head upgrade? No. Pants upgrade? Unlikely. Maybe underwear. Maybe some gloves. Is that worth our time? Well, but what else are we doing? We can check. Oh, there's a soda there. Is that enough? You know what? I'm going to say yes. Okay, so Timberwolf, grab our water, PV, cut through the plane crash, and then we go down past Draft Daughters, which is
I would
probably
drink
burnt
almost
out.
anything about now.
Astrid, please, I'm strategizing. Go past, maybe we stop at Molly's to warm up a touch. Leave via Winding River, hit the damn toilets, then Milton? Or no, Broken Railroad. There's a toilet there, and there's lamp oil. Then we turn around and we come back. Then we go to Milton. Because there'll be more toilets to raid there. And then that'll leave. Yeah, we'll get Broken Railroad, Milton, and the dam off the list, and that'll leave the toilets at the cannery in Bleak Inlet and Blackrock. Ugh. Not exactly inspiring stuff. All right. Anyway, let's make sure we grab cattails as we get out of here. Because the more of these we grab, the less we have to worry about food reducing our hydration. It's weird. Someone in chat, if you just give, if you could, drop me just a note in chat if and or when you see ads. If you see ads, because the ad manager little display that Twitch has vanished. So I don't know if it's just given up on showing ads. Imagine. or if I'm just having a malfunction on my side. All right. Yeah, I've been conditioned to expect wolves all along this way, but I guess maybe the wildlife refresh took them away? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, did I leave anything at Homesteaders? Not really, no. Yeah, we got the food. We got the matches. We got the combat pants, such as they are. And basically, yeah, the trip to Miner's Folly was good for basically a belly full of raw fish and sardines, which are slightly less raw fish. Because that's what people come to Ash Canyon for, seafood. All right. Where are we? 109. Oh, there it is. Ad manager's back. Yay. All right, so don't need to worry about the ads heads up, but thank you for your consideration, chat. Let's see. Those. Oh, actually, it is getting colder. I had this silly idea. There's one more thing. And I'm remembering this because of the Darkwalker challenge. So if we keep going,
My fingers feel numb.
off to the right, up a slope, there's a spot with a fire barrel. And if memory serves, there is, well, it's usually a can of tomato soup, which would actually be quite welcome, because that is more hydration. But thankfully, we didn't get much farther before I remembered it. Because yeah, so when you're escaping the Darkwalker and you're going for that final spot,
If I don't warm up soon.
you actually go past it to a clearing, which I think is just right up there. You know, past the in between that big rock and then that smaller rock right over there. Also, I do see some cattails I missed over there. So let's see. Wait, if nothing else, this will tell me one, what's there on Loper, and then two, has the loot refresh made any changes, or am I even remembering this correctly at all? I might not be. You know, why am I even walking around without a lit torch? See? How many close calls are we going to have before one of them we don't get away with it? Okay, see, yeah, I think this is the clearing right here, but I don't see a fire barrel. And the fog is back. Hooray. Well, all right. My memory might well have failed me. It has been a hot minute since I've done Darkwalker. Ah, well. Okay, so yeah, well, I think we'll just walk the dog. We'll get those couple cattails we missed. Pop in, warm up, and then we'll reassess. Yes, ooh, scary. Me, big scary doggo. Ooh, Me, big scary human. Me have opposable thumbs. Hiya! Okay. So there's a couple extra off to the right. Okay, there we go. Okay, make sure we're not going to have any surprises. Okay, let's go. All right, so yeah, it's just after noon. I think, yeah, we'll spend the night at Mountaineers. Because we just stop there anyway to get the water we left behind. How are we on that? We're okay. Plus, we do have that coffee, but I'd rather save that. Because yeah, we're close to halfway. Like, we're 13 days in. Yeah. So we're 13 days in, and we've hit the major toilet centers of Coastal and PV. Still have the dam, still have Milton, and I wouldn't classify Bleak or Blackrock or Broken Railroad as major. It's just they have free water, and given our circumstances, we can't exactly turn our nose up at that. Okay, now question we got to ask ourselves is how many cattails are enough? Now, the easy answer is yes. We want as many as possible because it's easily accessible, hydration preserving food. And that's not a bad instinct to have. Now the catch is, one, we got a whole bunch, and a whole bunch of anything is going to be heavy. But, well, no, I was going to say, is scurvy an issue? But no, certainly not in 30 days. Especially not with us just, chowing down on, a whole ass fish a few times. And plus, like, the cattails give a little vitamin C. So as we just keep powering through those, we'll be fine. Again, water is the issue. But even then, I mean, worst comes to worst. Like, we're already not winning, so if shit gets bad, we just break down, make one more fire, collect as much firewood as we can, and we just make dozens of liters of water. We have water making like we're going back into Langston Mine for 25 days. Well, maybe not that intense. If only because where would we take it? Like we'd have to carry it somewhere. Either that or we make it somewhere that we can just hang out. But where would that be? I don't know that there's a place that is simultaneously warm and not indoor enough that are you a regular I really hope you're a regular wolf. If you're not a regular wolf, I'm going to be very sad. I think that's a regular wolf. If it was a Timby, it wouldn't stop moving like that. It'd be doing its little patrol business. Yeah, and it'd have friends too. Although, I mean, I don't. Maybe we shouldn't assume they're friends just because they're coworkers. They could just tolerate each other. Okay. Let's just fall back a little bit. Make sure we don't skip any over here. I'm probably missing some on the far side, but I mean, I already got 154. I think we'll be all right. So I guess now this makes me think. Is that is 100 and whatever cattails food for what, 15 more days, 16 more days? I mean, certainly feels like it is. If that is the case, then could we say any food that takes away hydration is off limits from here on in? You know what? I'm kind of leaning that way because I know we're walking around with those boxes of crackers, and crackers they're light and calorie dense, but they're also really salty. Yeah, I'm kind of of the opinion that I like don't like destroy them or anything, but like we can stash them and just come back to them if for whatever reason we actually need them. Went in the morning before your thirst is in the red, before you drink Well, my thinking is that, well, if we were to, well, because I'd want the thirst meter to completely empty out. Then it would make sense, because then we're not losing anything. Anything before that. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I see what you're saying, Fiat. Because yeah, then it wouldn't be costing us anything. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, compromise position. We'll keep the crackers because they are light, but like ketchup, chips, beef jerky, those are fine. Those are walking around food. But like pork and beans out. We're gonna skip that. Yeah, so was well, no, actually that's probably about it because peaches give us a good amount of hydration. Dog food gives us hydration. Tomato soup gives us hydration. It's basically pork and beans that are that'll be a bit of a bother. Yeah, I think you're on the right track. Yeah, I do like the idea, and I appreciate you raising that. Oh, I am currently walking around with 8.7 kilograms just of cattails. So, just just from a weight perspective, maybe we should be looking to consume more of those. But oh, gee, mini Christmas, you are there. Well, there's a couple cattails over there, but not anything we can't live without. What? Okay, were you just not there last time, or did I just miss you? You know what? It doesn't matter. It's there now. So, I'm just, in any cattails that are over there, you know what? Those are for you, Mr. Moosin, Mr. Moosifer. That is my pledge to you as a helpful neighbor. So please, for to no longer come over this way. I would be most appreciative, please and thank you. And oh, how I'm wishing I got some flare shells up on the summit. Alas. Okay. I think we're fine, actually. Oh, Astrid, you're going to eat so many miniature trees in the very near future. Believe you me. All right, let's get out of here. So long, Moosin. So was that trip to Ash Canyon worth it? I mean, we didn't gain a whole lot of hydration points, but we're lousy with cattails now, and we got some minor clothing upgrades. I think on the balance, it was probably worth it. I just we're going to leave with like almost 190 cattails. We'll down a couple just to make sure we don't get complaints as well. I mean, we're going to get complaints because that's what our Willstrip does. We'll try to curb the complaints just a touch.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wow. More matches. Man, imagine if this was a regulation Loper run with this kind of match count. Plus a hammer, plus a bedroll, plus 3 hacksaws. And this kind of food? Well, if it was a regulation Loper run, one, I would have fixed up those combat pants. Yeah, we'd be set. We would be, well, we'd be on the regular early Loper locomotion. You just get your saplings, and down, harvest a couple prop deer, get those guts going, get your animal hides down so that by day 50 you've crafted your animal hide clothing when the weather gets as bad as it's going to get. I will say it does give me some hope that at some point, because I I know we have the super duper extended. We're going to go check in on Wi-Fi Willie real quick. That's why I didn't take that turn. Yeah, we've got the extended achievement hunting run. I have not forgotten about that, but at some point, I would like to maybe pivot, just try to play Loper on a more regular basis, just to see what that's like. Because as of right now, this is, well, okay, counting the the FM spawn that lasted all of 10 minutes. I think this is my fourth attempt at Loper. Yeah, one that lasted a day, one that's 200 and something, like 204 days and still going, one that didn't even last a day, and now this one. So at worst, I'm batting 500 on Loper. Hey, Willie, how's the Wi-Fi? That bad, huh? All right, keep at it, bud. I had to check, just in case.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
Remember when I talked about those complaints? But yeah, so I don't like, because again I don't have a big sample size, but I'm thinking we try Loper because it'll be, yeah, I mean we've we've seen the increase in difficulty, but I yeah, we'll try, and if I find it enjoyable, then we'll lean on that more. If I don't, maybe we go back to Stalker. We try Gunloper. I don't, because it's not like I feel like firearms are an essential part of the experience. Like I use the bow. I don't even touch the rifle if I can help it. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Dykstra, good to see you. Having fun being dumb. Yeah, that's us. Fun, dumb, and full of uh, cattails. Yeah, no, we're doing all right. I haven't touched this difficulty for a few years, so it is somewhat heartening to know I still have this speed in me if necessary. But good to see you, Dicer. Hope your Friday is going well. Right. So, watch out for Wandering Bear. If said bear is up, I've never seen it not up.
I
So
could eat anything.
there's that. And yeah, well, we were gone for a couple days. Was that long enough for the Timberwolves to leave? It'd be nice, but I don't know that I would bank on it. Here, let me fall back so I don't stupidly go over a blind hill. I hear crows, but they might be over a prop deer. Yeah, I think those are corpse crows. Yes? Yes. Okay. All right, I need to check. I'm almost certain I investigated these containers over here, but let's just make sure and see if we can not attract the wolves' attention as we do. And then we'll head out and probably have to dodge some timbies. They're relying on hotel Wi-Fi. Oh no, not that reliable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What did you have? Tea and coffee. Meh. It does seem. I don't know what your experience has been like, Fiat, but like when, like the higher grade a hotel does not necessarily mean there's going to be an improvement in the quality of Wi-Fi. And I'm not talking like Vegas, like in places that have like a financial interest in getting you out of your room and presumably gambling. But just like when I've been in places in, say, the Middle East or like elsewhere in Asia or hell even Europe, a nicer place to stay doesn't always mean that their IT game is going to be on point. Some do. The place I stayed in Dublin was actually really good, but other places not so much. Hey, Brady B, good to see you. Lurking, no worries. Crunch time now till your event in mid-May. Oh no. Stay strong, Brady B. We'll we'll keep the light on for you. Oh, I hope it passes as smoothly as possible. Okay. I'm gonna start crouch walking because we are close to Timby territory. You're still working. Oh, good grief. I've had those days. I think you stayed at a Marriott or a Mövenpick in Singapore. Yes, yeah, Singapore is generally solid. And I don't just say that because our resident Singaporean is here with us. Is that? I only see a single wolf. Did the Timbies actually move on? Huh. I wouldn't hate that. Or have they just not loaded in yet? The other thing is, with the extra work hours, you can negotiate for flexibility. No more. Hey, no more mornings. There you go. You can watch Jung stream as a just nice and relaxed, as opposed to having to fit it in around work. So people who stay at nice hotels work for a living. Well, yeah. Well, I don't assume that, but yeah, it is. Well, and I would assume even if you're not quote unquote working for a living, you probably still want to be able to like get Wi-Fi, like stream on your device or what have you. Hey, Andrea, good to see you. Welcome. I don't know why I'm carrying this around. It's not going to stay lit. But yeah, that is a regular wolf. Means the Timbies are gone. Yay! Where'd they go? Who knows? Singaporeans like to complain about all kinds of things, but internet, you do not. Yeah, I think because what are you? Well, you're a cotton toque. Well, you're cloth. Okay, let's get out of here. But yeah, so during my years in Singapore, even like Wi-Fi and student housing, zero complaints. For once, it doesn't look like this game outside your front door. Oh, is Springs finally starting to make itself known, Andrea? Here at the end of April.
Jeez, this is cold.
Although that's probably par for the course in the old YYZ.
It's getting dark out here. I'm gonna look for shelter.
It's literally right in front of you, Astrid. I don't know if you've noticed. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Had to lean over and squish a bug real quick. There we go. Okay, feels like 12 in here. I'm still not 100% that we can sleep through the night without worries of freezing, but we do have some clothing upgrades. Maybe we'll sleep in shifts. We're probably not going to get much regen, but at the very least, we can, well, we'll stay alive, which is, kind of the whole point of a survival game. The bunkers in Ashen. Well, this is vanilla Loper settings, so every bunker will be barren. And I wouldn't seek out the Ash Canyon bunker anyway, just because it's way the heck out of the way. Yeah, we don't get the chance of goodies like the people playing on custom, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, it is. It's probably the most inconveniently located bunker, and I include HRV in that. But like the only way to get there is to get up and then go all the way to climb and then go through the scrub brush barrier. Even that's easier to get to than the damn Ash Canyon one. Okay, that'll do. Let's see, is there anything else we want to offload? We're going to hold on to the matches for posterity. The book is for emergency fire starting. We have meds aplenty. We got a second stim. Yay. Oh, right. I was going to sack you. Okay. Are you wearing everything else? We are. Yeah, I think we got to go to the plane crash. See if we can get an upgrade on our hand wraps. Food-wise, we're golden. This is probably fine. We have many a mega torch still on us with some lamp oil. Got cloth. Got that just in case. Okay. Yeah, there's visual evidence of our 3 hacksaws we've found so far. Gonna grab these, make sure I do not forget them. Whew. Okay. Now it's foggy, which is good, is gonna keep it warmer. But it's not necessarily gonna stay like that. Maybe, I want regen though. I need regen. All right, we're gonna screw it. Worst comes to worst, we leave, we sleep in the space capsule. Okay, still foggy. It feels like 8 in here. It did get colder. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely pressing our luck, but now it feels like 4. And the bed has a warmth bonus 2. Okay, so we cannot sleep anymore. Now it feels like 2 degrees. And the sun is just about to come up. And we did recover some condition. That is good. Okay. Right. Order of operations. Well, we'll stick around here until it's light. We head out. We probably will stop in the space capsule to warm up, maybe sleep a little. We go through the plane crash. We look for more clothing upgrades and a soda. More would be nice. Pretty sure there's going to be at least one. Go down. Stop in Molly's to warm up if we need to. Leave via... Yeah, leave via the dam. Get the water from the dam. Leave extra water at camp office. Go through the muskeg. We don't need to stop because we're lousy with cattails as it is. Go to Broken Railroad. Get to the... Actually, no. We'll stop at both. We'll stop... Yeah, we'll check for the note that goes to the bear cave. Now, it's not going to have the revolver or the ammo in there. Does it have a Mackinaw? I don't know. Is it downgraded or is there no cache at all? I wonder because I know the other cache with the 4 cured birch that still exists on Loper. We'll check. But yeah, we'll raid the toilet in the maintenance yard. See if we can nab maybe another stim there. That'd be very nice. I will hit the hunting lodge. There's no toilet there, somehow. But I feel like there's a decent chance for maybe some soda.
Surrounded by snow.
Ice.
Nothing to drink.
Astrid, you are rude. I have the speaking stick. Did your mama raise you? Anyway, plane crash, dam, broken railroad, then Milton. I don't see any reason to go to HRV. Right? Right. In Canada, you're all raised by raccoons. Well, see, but that's it. Even the raccoons tend to be quite polite. I know that dealing in stereotypes, and yes, I know that Toronto is not a hotbed of love and tolerance and politeness to your fellow human. Like I know I know of the existence of Don Cherry, for example, and Pierre Polievre. But it seems like most people are raised well, yeah, most people are raised half decently. Trash bird. Well, okay.